Holding them right now, yeah.
$1 each Canadian. Wait. I want to put the they sell for 15 American. Oh. Are we good at currency arbitrage? I think we want.
No, we're just gonna.
Kevin's a Greek monster.
He said, the moment English announces Heaven's Field, I already told like, oh my god,
It's true.
You know, and the set's actually good.
If they go up to $3, you're still like, you know.
And if Heaven's Field says actually good, that's actually good.
Buddy.
Let's not get ahead of
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh wait,
I'm not saying if Heaven's Field's good, because we know Heaven's Field's going to be fantastic.
I just want, that's all the support I need. Just that. Can also be. I don't know why you emphasize who's buying into a case. English.
Oh, you know, of course. Shit.
I call Taylor.
Or is David at the camera?
Chad. I call Taylor. You're standing. Okay. Okay. Well, I am playing. We're just gonna stand here. Okay. David's over there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to play.
Ready to go straight?
David, we're playing first.
Streaming on stream.
Tim.
Go ahead.
You gotta do titty streamer stuff.
All right. Heads up.
That's why I'm telling you to do it.
My jacket is on.
Are you commentating?
I'm going to be looking at so I apologize.
If you want a bigger screen, you can just go here.
I will need a bigger screen. Is this the most I can pull? Of course I can pull more.
At least.
Oh.
That's why I came over. I said we were playing first.
I thought you meant we as in you.
No. And then we as in us.
What?
Commentating?
Someday I will prove it. It's TriCast. You mean it's the big old TriCast.
Oh, so we need to be quiet?
So now we also need to take 50 minutes for round one.
I think he's just commenting.
It's the way our people. They were 250 like
Just don't trip.
This is with the mic.
No, it's more like Tim don't trip.
Tripod came free with the camera.
Alright, and let's see what's a good voice. I think that's a good voice. Should be okay. I'll check later. Yeah, you can start. So we're starting on round one of Weiss right here. We have Camilo Friends on the left side, and then Sakura card captor Sakura on the left side, of course. So we have card captor Sakura going first. Pretty good. The runner starting with the runner. It's a free one. That's pretty good. Does see that the card Sakura player has clocked the 6, so maybe he is flooding with 6 in hand. The build for the Camilo Friends is pretty strange, as you will see in a second. It's actually a pretty fun build that they have. But we'll just see what happens. Plays a back row. It pumps a lot of level 0s. Kaban. Tsushinoko. Tsushinoko is a promo from a pack. he, as you can see, you ditch one, look up the top 4, and then you grab a yellow CX. Has to be yellow, has to be CX.
How much powers come out?
1-5.
The back row gives 1k global level zeros. It's pretty good. Cancel the first damage. It's for free. It's pretty good. So the left deck is a pretty hard hitting deck. Just so damage. Level zeros. Non-stop. On and on. The right side, Kakapo Sakura. I know he plays a changer from level 2. Very popular build with Reflect. But we'll see that in level 2 when it comes.
If there is a climax against power, there's no climax. Also, on play K1. Clock myself.
So plays a card, one of the Sakuras. On play mill 2, if you get a 6, you get power. And then you can check top.
That'd be broken.
So that's pretty good
Has the
too.
mill take soul. Mill 2 gets 2 soul. Cool. Interesting. And then it gets power if you have less than 2 souls. So it is really Kameno has a really nice profile.
So it's definitely deciding what he's going to play right now. We'll see how things are going to go on.
Powers?
Powers. 1-5, 3-5.
So once again, the power isn't too big for Kamino Friends. 1-5, 3-5. But you know, it's a level 0, so 3-5 is actually pretty decent for Kamino Friends. So now he's going to try lane and see what happens. He pushes back row up, plays back row
Look at
up.
top, play back or
So check correct. On play, check top. See if he wants to put on the top or not. He wants to put on the top. Maybe damage. That's a level 1 CX. So yeah, it's definitely flooding with
when I
CX.
play climax, K1.
Yeah, it does trigger that. So it has the Amagi effect, which is on play. You can check up to top 4. Pick a character of your choice. Tomoeda, of course, but the whole set is Tomoeda, really. Unless you play the other people from Sakura, which I don't think there's a good combo for that. The whole deck will be Tomoeda. On the left side, everything will be friends, unless he played Bossu, which I haven't seen yet. I guess we'll see what things he's going to play. He already has Kaban. Kaban has a very good effect that is on reverse. Sorry, not on reverse. Yeah, it is on reverse, sorry. On reverse, you clock yourself, you pay 1, and then you can search your deck for a friend's character. And then when Kaban is in the memory, which is the biggest part really, is that you cannot be hit, the Cameroon Friends player cannot be hit by any auto burn once. So that's actually pretty big. I mean, it'd be nice if you can block auto burn 2s and 3s and 4s, but you know, you are what you are. So he has taken the damage now to level 1. To be fair, it doesn't really matter to the Cameroon Friends player if he's level 1 or not. Level 2 is probably where he's at. So the card he plays, when he comes on his field, he gets 500 per character on field, but it also goes back to level 0 because it's just the way it is. So once again, it gets the power from the back row. They're 1k each for level 0s. Places 2 souls. Just 1/6 player has the Katsuki. So again, it's just a Magi effect on both sides. That's pretty good that he didn't know the 6 is out. Helps with compression, helps with the damage maybe later. Hits for 3, for 4. Yeah, it's 2 souls. So hits for 4, 2, 3. Cancels on 4. Oh, what a nice cancel. Siding for 5. Side for 5. Why not, right? Oh, cancel on 2. No, unfortunate there, I guess. It's gonna front for 3. 3 sticks. Yeah, seems about time. So when his opponent levels, he gets an Akatsuki effect again, which is nice. Again, these 6s, can't see. I don't think there was any 6s, so that seems pretty good.
Ray Chrysler! There you go.
Okay, so passing to the card captor Sakura now. 1-2
Be honest.
versus 1-0 on the left side. It is very strong right now actually. The servo in the middle might be a level 1, but it's actually sitting at 9-5 power. So it's quite a good wall. Level 1 is pretty hard, unless you play level 1 Suicider, of course, to hit over or try to deal with the 9-5. The best you can do is ram into it, or you can side. But we'll see what happens. He still has this runner on the left side. On play, draw 1, ditch 1. So he ditches 1. Okay. The level 1 game can be a little bit rough for this deck for Card Captor. Level 2 is where it really shines. So he needs to build a stock for it, of course.
Not be reversed by costume.
So he plays the promo, just cannot be reversed by auto effects. So you can't suicide to it.
So kind of says plus that.
So good old attack, just attack some more, yeah. 1 gold bar, so we'll hit for second damage. For 2 sticks.
So they each get.
I mean, once again, the problem, of course, is that if you're dealing with a level 0, all you have to do, if their power is way bigger than yours, you just side, right? Because you don't lose any power. So he's sort of drives the bus in the middle. On top, you check top, you can ditch, and then when servo with the buses in the middle, you get extra soul, so that's pretty good too. Once again, the 2 soul with the push.
2.
With the Kamis combo, once again, with the Amagi, so stops at 2, pretty good. Oh, there's the event, there's the CX that he pushes out. Second one, yeah. Now he refreshes with 7 CXs? Might be 6. I don't know what's in this hand, so it might be 6, it might be 7. So 6 went in. So that's still pretty good.
No, it's a bit hard. It's just funny. I guess. Oh, sorry, 6K.
That was paid.
Yeah, you.
See what that clock is. Oh, another 6. Unfortunate. But, it is what it is.
3, 4, 5.
It's going to hit for 5. Oh, he's just pushing for the damage, but I think the other player, soccer players, should be pretty well compressed. Oh, he might be out now, so that's for 1. For 2, 3 souls. Just have to wait for the refresh and see what happens.
And then crash for 2, 3. On reverse.
Okay, let's continue on damage. 3 sticks, refresh points. Oh, now it's level 2. He's deciding which one he wants to put into the for the level. Red, of course, now he has both the colors he needs. That's good effect. Another 6. Let's cancel his third attack. Pretty good, I guess. So now it's level 2. He can definitely has the options. So what he wants, 4 stop is pretty good. Probably has to check his hand. He just refreshed, so definitely helps quite a bit. As long as he has a 6 for the combo for it. He starts the clock. Let's see what happens. New friends is currently at 2, 4, 6, 1, 6. So it's closer than it looks. 2, 1 versus 1, 6.
You may return this.
fix my mic position so just trying to limit a bit background noise. I probably will get the people behind me to play somewhere else next game, so that hopefully the voice will be better. But he's still thinking about what he's going to do. His back row is pretty good. His front row is fine. Is he going to play his combo? Nope, he just plays the other card. That's a level 1-0.
So he fronts this. I then use the effective bounce back.
So he's not playing his level 2 combo yet. Maybe he doesn't have his hand. It's hard to tell though.
Declare attack.
Criminal Friends is all level 0. I mean, the power is big on the top card, with still at 9k. So he's going to do his Amagi again. It's not drawing, just 1-6. No, there's a level 3, I think, yeah, that he has. And then Stock Soul. Yeah. Doesn't need the runners, so just put a runner in there. Yeah, most things are pretty small. So it's going to side for 2 and. Okay, that sticks. So now he's at 2-1. Just caught it. 3 in the middle. 3 cancels. Okay, that's pretty good for a Criminal Friends player. And for 2 is 2. Okay, so now at 2-3. Passing back to Criminal Friends' turn. Okay, clock for 2. Oh, Sakura has too many cards. Oh, see, a lot of CXs. I think the whole game is a lot of CXs. However, you know, Criminal Friends has been pushing for a high damage game, so it's very easy to push into people's CXs when you hit for high. But however, if their compression is not good, or if you're lucky, sometimes a little bit of luck helps, right? If you're lucky, or if the compression is terrible, you can definitely capitalize on that. I'm pretty sure we all have like the times where we're like, oh my god, we have like a big deck, like 2 CXs left, I'm not going to cancel, and then they push you for like 5-10 damage, and you're like, oh my god, I wish, like, you know, they didn't push this much. So sometimes that happens. Let's play Japari Bun. Japari Bun is a regular Akatsuki effect of the top 4. Pick the card that he likes. So he takes the anti-change back up into his hand. Which will be important against Sakura, because again, Sakura does play early play, but of course, you know, if he eats 6 more damage, the level 3, then there's no points, but we'll see what happens. There should be a couple of 6s that are already out. It's going for the 2 soul again. Amagi effects once again. Hits 1 CX slightly, so he's at the Tsushinoko. That allows him to once again search for a CX. Top deck to see if there's a CX. He hasn't played his events yet. He played one of them, which lets him heal. There's a Kaban in there. I'm not sure if the Sakura players burns or not. Maybe it burns, maybe it doesn't.
Do you mind if it wouldn't change damage?
That should be fine.
Oh, there's some casual play shenanigans. Just gonna change his card. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I guess as long as they're okay with it. Who am I to question them? Just pretend we didn't see that, I guess. It's not gonna refresh. Refresh and see what happens. There's a full field of servos right now. Pretty funny. Then again, there's also full field Sakuras. Almost like a Sakura waifu there, but then it's Kero, and then the other side has Tsushinoko, and of course Kaban, the most important card. Kaban's quite value. Even the first effect where you just draw a search for a card, or the fact that it sits in there, oh, that hurts. So the Kaban lets you again ignores burn ones on autos, but now that he clocked himself on the refresh point with the 6, hits for 5, cancel 3, front for 8, for 4, and wind could be good here. Yeah, the promo's a little bit annoying. 4 sticks. Oh, see how it goes here. So he's gonna side. Well, I don't think it matters if he side though. He just want to keep the card alive, I guess, which is fine. Side for 4. Cancel on 3. His compression is actually decent for the Sakura player.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand.
Now, of course, we're gonna see if the Sakura player is gonna play his early play. He probably should, because it doesn't allow him to heal, so he can stabilize a level 2 if he needs to. Of course, the biggest thing is that he's at the CX, but I feel like he should have the CX right now, because I feel like he started with quite a bit of them. Block for 2. Oh, it's going to level 3, so it doesn't even matter. That's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. That means that he didn't have it. To have the combo in his hand, because if you have the combo in your hand, you definitely would just just try to stay level 2. I mean, he has a field. He doesn't have to like overcommit. Just stay around for level 2 for a little bit. But now he's at level 3. That obviously means Criminal Friends player's backup isn't as value, but oh, another 6. So this is how it is, 2 for the Criminal Friends, 1 for the card counter Sakura player. It is what it is, right? We'll see what he does. Now the heal doesn't do anything. He might opt to play a different level 3. He does have a very good sized hand.
I'll play. Reveal top.
On play reveal top if it's probably a character.
Yep. If it's level 1 or lower, it goes to stop.
Oh, level 1 or lower goes to stop.
Climax count as level 0 for the effect.
Yes, they do.
For level 0.
Yeah, so it's just a card, not character, so it goes to stop. Okay, stop build. Stop build is always nice. You can never have too much stop, and since it's such an early stock, so pay 1.
Ditch 2 characters.
Ditch 2, burn. I can't remember exactly what it did. Was it burn? Change. Oh, change. Oh, that's a 2-1 that changes to the 3. Yeah.
Continue climaxes.
And now he's going to play CX. Yeah. He's going to pay 2, search for 2 cards. And he can bring in other Sakura. Very questionable if he actually had the 2 card, had the combo, the 2-1. Maybe he just didn't have the 2-1 in his hand.
Copy of herself from my hand for free.
Nice.
So now he's bring it out, and of course the backup does, the Eddie change backup does nothing because it's level 3. So he's gonna swing for 3, for 3 sticks. So he's gonna level up to 3-1, 3-0. Sorry, 3-0. Now he's gonna swing. Of course, he's bigger for 5. Oh, that's it then.
Okay.
Because the Sakura does have ditch
On
2.
reverse.
Oh, I think that's game.
If you can't stop the one on the
I'm gonna
right,
clock it.
he's gonna clock
Unless you
it.
have a second.
Actually, let's see how this goes.
Okay. Ditch 2, clock it.
If it's a sack counter, he can definitely avoid that. So it's too early to give up right now.
Frontal. For 4.
How big is she?
13-5.
Damn it.
It's 13-5. Oh, that's it then. Can't sack counter, so yeah, a little bit close. Yeah, loss of CXs in hand. There's not much you can do about it. It's a loss of CXs in the deck at the bottom. Yeah, but that's how it is, I guess. Yeah, it was fun. All right, so we're gonna take a break for now, and then we'll come back when it's ready for round 2. Alright, and we're back. I fixed the mic a little bit, so it should be a little bit better now. Hopefully they can't hear me because I'm sitting close to them, but we're now playing Kantai Collection versus same Sakura player. You've seen what the Sakura player does. The Kanko plays with a Euro Philly. Level 0 should be pretty standard. You see Compass, Musashi right there. Hits into the nice cards in his hand. So we'll see what happens. Card captor, of course, starting first. Ditching clocking's level 3. He doesn't need, of course. Oh, plays the runner again. Every game, always the runner. But, hits for 2, sticks, so fast turn. Pretty simple turn. Clock for 2 for Kankole. See what he does. Kind of front row he sets up. This is in set 1. Now there it is. It's a pretty good card. Is this an English event by Audrey Sampson? Actually, no. In the format, in the play group that we're in, this casual format that we're playing, we actually allow mixed. So right now, it's just so happened that it is English, but then most of the time it was, sometimes you see some Japanese cards, sometimes you see some mixed deck. Because there's just a lot more choices. It's Neo Standard. Unfortunately, I don't even know is that like do people still play Standard? You gotta let me know in the comments if you actually people still play Standard. It's definitely Neo Standard. Because that is definitely the way to play. That's more balanced, a bit more balanced than Neo Standard. There's always like weird combos you can go for Neo in regular Standard that I don't even know what's going on. So back to the game, he plays Akatsuki, the real Akatsuki, in the winter. Let's see look at the top 4 cards. He has already done that. Plays 2 sides. So one of them is a runner. Of course, with full field does not run at all. So you know, I was debating if he wants to move them around to intercept the runner, but I don't think there's too much he can do about it at this point. His Inaduma is in the back row, which is a little bit weird to put in the back. Sometimes he just wanted to die and just be like, whatever. So he's going to swing, he's not opting to run. Compass, hits for 1, reverses. Same power, so both sides reverses. Hits for 2, cancels. Hits for 2 plus just 2, so sticks 04 versus 03, pretty good turn. Again, the top left card, I forget what the name was, but it can indeed run to the other slot if you wanted to for the Kankole player. So I see that there's a couple of viewers right now, which is actually pretty exciting for me. We don't usually I don't usually get to commentate because if I play, I don't commentate. So I would definitely appreciate if you guys let me know if you guys play Weiss, what kind of sets you guys like to play, where you guys play from. Maybe if you play an English event only, or you play Standard. Because again, we only play Neo Standard here. We do allow mixed cards. We're super casual right now. It is a casual tournament, so there's some pricing at the end, but you know, overall it's pretty casual. Sakura's plays card. No, his plays level 0 back row. Oh. That's usually the card that leaves in the back row for the Amagi effect. Again, Amagi effects from same as last time that he played. You look at the top 4 card. On the 6th play, on the corresponding 6, of course, you pick the card that pick the character card that you like. Put in your hand, dump the rest in the waiting room. Very good filter for you to cycle through your deck. So he plays back rows, check and wreck. No, he missed his check row, check and wreck. Froggo, Trapaki. If you say Froggo, are you playing? I'm trying to think what set of Froggo is that? Is that from whatchamacallit? From Railgun? Anyway, so back to the game a little bit. So we just attack for 2. You see a green frog. I don't know. Oh, Sakura. Yeah, this green frog Sakura. This back row brainstorm at the back. Froggo is Sakura PS. Audrey, you're from Indiana. Weiss gang is based in Indiana, Illinois. Oh, from the States. Cool. Good to see you here. I've been playing for 6 years, mostly focused on idol sets with Kantai and Nanoha top placed in. Oh, interesting. I have never played. We used to have a Nanohawk player, but he moved to China, so we don't have a lot of Nanohawk players now. Kantai every so often we do have. Like right now, we have a Kantai player right now. So he's finally pushed his Inuduma up. Okay. Oh, in the social medias, you guys played against each other. I'm assuming that's the Facebook group on. Is that the Facebook group, like the Facebook Global or Facebook North America? So it's still attacking. It's pushing level 1, 2. Okay, so it sticks. Inuduma is still on the front. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be. Yeah, I think most people are just on Facebook group. The Reddit is kind of dead. Oh, more people! How exciting! Good to see you guys do check out our stream right now. I haven't commentated in a while, so I'm just trying my best here to commentate on the cards. I don't know all the cards from Card Captain Sakura. It is pretty new. I don't play myself. Kantai. I used to play Kantai for a bit. I haven't played Eurofeet, but I'll try my best to talk about this. Okay. Playing Bang Dream. Yeah, Bang Dream is a very, very popular set right now. English, Japanese, doesn't matter which one format you're in. So the Card Captain Sakura player is still playing, plays his mill 2. So when you mill the CXC, of course you get 2k. Salvage. Okay. Clock himself. Salvage. This is actually pretty good. Currently he's still playing this level 0 game. We'll see if he gets to level 1 or not. Okay. Another Amagi back. If it helps, I think the counter deck is basically Yue Peng's top 4 world finisher. Maybe. I mean, Yue Peng did finish with Kantai, which was a little bit surprising because he was talking about how great Gurren Lagann was. We all thought they he was going to play Gurren Lagann, but I mean, Kantai, of course, way more solid deck than Gurren Lagann, in my opinion. So he's left his lane open, so he can run if he wants to run. So currently runs to the right, just to go for the theme, but I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as it runs, it runs. Where's Gurren Lagann in Weiss mid to high? I think in English, I would agree, mid to high. In Japanese, not as good. It's still a pretty solid set, Gurren Lagann. If you play, Gurren Lagann. We do have a couple players who play Gurren Lagann. Midish, yeah. Midish is not bad. I don't think you can play any other kind of builds for Gurren Lagann. Okay, so we're back to the Kantai player now. He has done his things, level 1-1. Oh, that's pretty good for going second. He has less damage right now. Okay. The set one definitely helps. Every time he levels, he gets stuff. Let's see what kind of game he plays. The anti-spiral deck is fun. We had a player who built it. I played against it once. It was what is the good word to say? Meme-ish? But it was fun. It was kind of meme-ish though. So now he's clocked to 1-2. See what kind of if he has level 1 game set up, but he's going to set up more on his level 0 utility. Plays another set 1. Okay. Meanwhile, Sakura player, the left and the right lanes are small. The middle lane is just base. Can be reversed by cost zeros, which is actually very annoying. But we'll see what happens. Okay, yeah. Let's play the Prince. Plays the... Blanked out, I forgot what the name for that card is. There's a 6 combo for that. It's going to push out one. Oh, he's running out of cards. He has to push a set 1 now. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, you can always just side. He's probably going to play the 6 combo for the Prince. But he's going to pump for power first, of course. So it's tap for 1k. And of course, there's a lot of unactive abilities. That's why the set ones are pretty key. Stock so. Okay, so it's going to side for 1 plus 2, so plus 1 plus 1 is 2. Forgot to use the set 3 ability to go get a second prince. Yeah, now he's destroying his back row. Yeah, you do want to set 3 in the back rows. They are quite good, but I guess you just have no options to do it. Okay, so now he's the principal in search. For another prince. Okay. He has pushed the Karkapi Sakura player to 2-2. So he's still swinging for 2, for 3. 3, oh, cancels on 3. Best place to cancel. Ready, and unless he's running out, is that 1 card or 2 card? Oh, 1 and 1, so he's fine. Back to Sakura. Let's see what happens. He's level 2 again. We've seen it from last game that, Karkapi Sakura, if you're level 2, you can definitely play the level 2 combo, the changer. Which can be quite annoying to deal with, in my opinion. This earlier when I played against the Karkapi Sakura player, I had trouble dealing with his early play level 2. My early play level 3 wasn't as big as his, so, and then he always has, the trigger. He can always pull the trigger from his hand by just discarding 2 cards on reverse clock kick on anything that's annoying for him. But we'll see what happens versus clock. Draw 1, refresh first. He's gonna finish his second card. Draw from the clock, then he's gonna get the refresh point. We'll see what happens with that. Shuffling. So, Kanta is still level 1, so that's still pretty good. I mean, the board probably won't be as good for him, but he does have the buffer zone to take some damage. Maybe he'll get to level 2, then he can early play some of his stuff. If he does play the deck, well, it depends what deck he plays, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. So he's played his first early play. He only has 3 stocks, so he can still play the 2-1 to get the combo, if he has a combo, of course. The early play is good, gets big, heals. Not too much you can ask for early play. That is just a solid early play to play. See what happens. He plays level 1. Guess he doesn't want to play his level 2 combo yet, or maybe he just doesn't have it. I don't know which way it is. So he's just now debating which lane he should put his cards at. Meanwhile, Kantai can really just sit. Oh, okay, yeah, plays the CX combo. First, get the Amagi effect first, I see. Oh, does he want to clock? Amagi effect first. Not the best ones. Maybe, yeah, just get the level 3. So that's one of his pieces. I don't know if he has the combo. He should have his combo by now, though. We'll see. But now he has no red cards to stock, which kind of sucks for him. But it is what it is, I guess. There's the red card, but I mean, that doesn't matter. For 4, it's gonna stick. 3, 4 sticks. Pushes them to 1-6. On reverse, he can now salvage card of his choice. We can just see that Kanda player has 5 cards in his deck. Now he's going for the big one. 10-5 for 3. Cancel. Okay, in the middle. For 2, yeah, cancel again. Pretty good cancel. 1-6. Stack is thin, so it's not a debate if he wants to pay 3. Yeah, he's gonna get his prince back.
Both bases. So it can't be wrong.
No, thanks for checking out the stream. I hope to see you guys see you again. We do play on Wednesday, Fridays. Sometimes Wednesday ones are not. Sometimes they are commentated, sometimes they're not. Definitely appreciate the comment that you gave me. Hope to see you around again. Okay, so now levels level 2. Now this is green, red. That's most of the colors he needs. This is the like yellow for level 3, and he'll be fine. But now he's only level 2, so it doesn't really matter. So he has pay 6 for those. I mean, just just to get the CXs back and all the fun stuff. A little costly, but it just all depends if we can get the stock back. Sometimes the compression is more important than the stock, really. But the CCS players, soccer players, in a very comfortable position right now. He has his third play. He has one of the conditions in his hand. He might have his CXs, so he can just play it out next turn. If he's got level 3, obviously he'll play it. We'll see what happens at level 2 for Kantai. Checking his CXs in the deck, in the waiting room. Sorry, there's 2 cards in the deck. I'll use Spin 2 search. CCS is spooky. Yeah, a lot of people. CCS needs to be less strong, in my opinion. When they were first spawning the cards, right? A lot of the people are like, "Oh my god!" And especially if if the CCS has they announced the Japanese set, a lot of people were very like, they're like, "Oh my god, they're gonna build like a much better set than Japanese. Oh my god, English CCS is gonna be terrible, and whatnot." But when I play against the CCS, it seems like there is quite a few good tools for them. The level 3 is quite strong. Level 0 is the tools are not bad, so it's quite a solid set. Especially when you can play those cards out early, they're pretty cheap to play out. It is spooky. I just missed it. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with the streaming thing right now, but I saw someone just followed us on the channel. Thank you for following us. CCS though play is much better than on paper. They're gonna get better art, maybe. I don't know if they're gonna get better art. I mean, they are gonna get different art, and they are gonna get different effects. So it will be more loot, maybe. I don't think the anime itself has that much loot. JP always have better art. Yeah, Kappa. We'll see. They probably will somehow get like the original offer of some sort. Hey, to get like Clam art. Clam is pretty innocent. Yeah, it is. They're pretty innocent, except for the brothers and his friend who was had a thing for each other. But that's okay. We're in the 2018-19 now. It's okay for that. They probably will get like some clamp art. I would be surprised if they don't. Just get it for the SSPs. But I highly doubt. I don't think they will get some 18+ art. This card cap is Sakura. Maybe if Sakura had like a third arc after clear card and went to high school or something like that, then maybe. But until then, I don't think they will have 18+. While I'm talking, I've missed all the play, but now the Sakura is at 2-6. Okay, and there is still one more attack to go, so you can definitely push in level 3. Very comfortable position, get the Taiho with Princess Ability. Definitely excellent play. JP will just make a loot OVA and then JP Weiss will go all in. Oh boy. I don't know how to feel about like loot Sakura. You know, it's just like a young kid thing. It's just all of a sudden loot. Like again, I mean, you can't say there won't be loot stuff because it is JP what we're talking about. But I would have very mixed feelings about that. You know, be excited about the loot, right? It would be like exciting for the loot art, but at the same time, it's just so wrong. Like Obscura saying, yeah, I totally agree. It's just like amazing and like terrible at the same time, going in one package. And he has always mixed feelings about CCS coming to JP, so this as I on the fire, I guess. I mean, there's more ways to make make NA more jealous about CCS going to JP. I feel like they probably would design something much better, you know. Anyway, 2-5. I'm frustrated. NGNL is getting censored in English. To be honest, to be fair, I agree too. Number one. But I don't care as much. The reason why I don't care as much is because I actually have bought into Japanese NGNL, so I'm just like, I just keep my loot art for myself. But it was bound to happen. You're right. NA has like much lower tolerance, in my opinion, for like loot arts like that. So we're now in the stage of 2-1 versus 3-5. Jeez. Man, it's just a tough spot, but you never know. He can come back, big damage. You never know. You're the only one. Tripocky says he's only one near him near Tripocky that is actually building NGNL. NGNL is fun to build, but I just never really had like a good build. So if anyone had like any good ideas on like a good build, definitely let me know. I tried to build, you know, a Gibbero deck. It was okay. I really want to build like a blank deck, like a Kuhaku deck, but it's just hard. So you know what extra is coming with the held up March promos from Bushiroad. To be fair, we didn't get any March promo this week. All we got is a letter that says yours is coming next week, and all I can say to that is thanks, Bushiroad. So I actually don't know what's in the thing. GRW event built for the Max Troll. GRG? Oh, is that with the Steph? That's with the Steph of the event, right? I played that deck. That deck was fun. Because you also play the standby, and then, you know, you play the standby, and you just get all this fun, like 2-2 out with more loot arts, of course. Cancels again for Kantai. It's not looking good for CCS right now. The events go to memory, has standby and go bot. Yeah, I think I know what deck you're talking about. I built a similar deck to that. That deck was fun to play. Wasn't doing very well though, for me at least. I wasn't playing it correctly, I think. Has for 3. Does he actually go to level? Nope, still at. I mean, he's probably gonna clock to go level 3, but he's still at 2-6. No clock. I guess he's comfortable staying where he is. He just has to push. After he only has to push for 2 damage. Just pushing level 1s up. Hit for Kantai, believe it or not, still level 2. Kantai is actually still level 2. Kantai, while I'm busy talking and looking at the chat, again, I gotta get better at this, accommodating. Kantai just canceled really well. Compression was good. CCS player, which is a couple unfortunate times, so he just ate the damages. So we'll see if he wants to play his CX to go for a 2-2-2 attack, or if he just want a 1-1 and then just sneak in the damage for the win.
I can use it every time.
Let's see what happens. It's debating. Doesn't seem like he's gonna pump all the powers into Bismarck and try to go over Tomoyo. Yeah, so Devil Look 13, sorry to go back to your points, which I kind of forget. I don't know what's in the promo. I would like to know. If anyone knows about it, definitely put it in chat so I can let the guys here know about it. Cancels on 2, so lives for a day. It's No, change his mind. Swings for 1. Cancel. Oh, now he needs it. Now he needs it. Is it a trigger? No trigger. Hits for 1. Well, at least that's put him in a position that he cannot clock to get 2 cards. However, Kantai's at 2/6, aka 8 damage will seal the deal. But Kantai has also played it very smartly by not leaving the field up for him to clock kick. You okay? You don't feel one upstairs.
Yeah, I can go upstairs.
I feel like more people have this. Well, yeah.
What's going on?
James is doing very well. There's actually a lot of people chatting. This is actually very exciting. And when they're chatting, I'm busy looking at the chat, so I kind of forget to commentate on the cards. But yeah, sorry, I'm back. We'll see. Yeah, big rip. I mean, Kantai did have a chance to seal the deal there. He had 2 chances, I guess. Well, I mean, everyone could have triggers, so you know, 2.5. But now he's gonna play. Yeah. Gonna see if that goes.
Which would be swing for 4.
He doesn't have the CX in his hand. I guess that's what's stopping him from playing the combo all game, which is also a big oof for him. There are a couple. Yeah, there's quite a bit of CXs in the Kantai players' waiting room right now. So. Sakura also burns the red one that is closest to the screen, so you can hit for 3, 3, 3, and then 1. So you know it is within kill, within kill range. The deck, of course, for Kantai is a little small though, so there should be a couple more, you know, cancels for him. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so he now sticks. Oh wow. So it's now level 3, 4. Yeah, he might be dead. Now he has 3 chances, 2 more chances to die. Oh, hits for 4. A little bit over, but 1, 2, 3. Oh, cancels on 4. Oy, that's where you want to cancel as late as possible, right? Just to, you know, number 1 for the dramatic effect. Number 2, from a play point of view, of course, later the better, because you go deeper into your deck, you just want to cancel. So now as long as he cancels his last attack, the 3, he will take the 1 burn. He will probably gladly take the 1 burn, even if he has to refresh. He will just go to 3/6. It's like not a big deal. But now he has to think about if he wants to burn. When does he want to burn? Yeah, it's very smart for the KC player to dodge the clock kicks for sure. Otherwise, it would have been over if there was clock kicks. His kind of having 6 is out for Kantai. 4 of the same climaxes? Oh my god.
4 total.
So he only has 4 CXs in waiting room right now for the Kantai player right now. If he doesn't cancel, I mean, there might be 4 in the hand, right? 4 in the hand, 4 in the hand, 4 in the hand. 6 CX, it seems like is out. Probably. There's one that was in the stock for sure. Again, I wasn't paying attention. I should really pay attention to the game. I was chatting with the chat for a bit. Very exciting thing for me to do. Is he gonna burn? There's 1 in hand. Okay. Is he paying? Is he just dragging the game out? We'll see. We'll see. So he burns 1, burns the 6 out. There we go. There we go. Burn the 6 out. And then Yeah. For 6. It's for 6.
We're up right here by the landscape.
Cancels on 2 anyway, so in the end, didn't matter. So CCS player just conceded a 3-6. There's nothing to do. There's no cards. So there you go. Counter player just take it. Yeah, I see it. I see you guys. I see you win. I just turned around and tell me that you won. So there it is. Yeah, Kantai just played very well in this game. A little accident in the middle that he could have searched pay 2 to get the prints out. It is true. But otherwise, yeah, just solid from both sides. Okay, so we're gonna be on a break for a little bit until the round starts. Thanks. Please stay tuned. If you have any comments, chats you want to talk about, I would definitely love to talk about it afterwards. Better playmat wins. Yeah, I mean, Love Life, yes. Hanayo, I don't know. Okay, I just went into Waifu War, but yes, Love Life is great. What game is this? Is game 2. So. And we're back. Okay, this is game 3. Left side, as you can see, same player, Kantai. Right side, Yuragi Soul. And it's just that you keep cutting in and out unless I mute it on purpose. I did mute on purpose a couple of times. Mainly because I was, as the guy who runs the tournament, I have to yell at people about time and whatnot. So, I do have to, I want to mute it so that you guys don't get muted. Better playmat is back. James, you have a fan. One guy said you have the better playmat. This game and last game. The guy on the right does not agree with you, Trap Hockey, but that's okay. All right. So we're gonna get started after the shuffle. We'll see what happens. Kantai, same as last time, of course, in player. Yuragi, so. Oh, I just gave it away that it's been Kantai. But Yuragi, so is mainly the blue, the Sagiri build, if I remember correctly. And if you ask what it does it do, I really don't know enough about that. Oh, thanks for showing us the cards on the thing. I kind of saw the CX. I was going to ditch it out, of course. Ditch 3, ditch 3, ditch 3, ditch 2. Okay. So Yuragi Soul is going to start us off. Yuragi Soul is a pretty strong set. James, the Kantai player on the left side is getting ready to take his damage. No gung-ho on that, but that's okay. Has no effect. It is blue-centric, that is correct. Yeah. That is correct. Blue-centric deck, there's a level 3 combo, level 1 combo, that's a Shimakaze-ish, I forget. I'll have to see and then let you guys know what it does.
Why would you pay such a trash price?
We'll see what the Kantai does right now. It populates, maybe, yeah. So, OG Akatsuki, once again, lock up the top 4. Pick a card he likes. Oh, Inaduma is nice. Yeah. Oh, the runner is nice too. Which one is going to take? Inaduma, yeah. James is playing Kantai. James is playing Kantai, that is correct. PogChamp. He needs one of the level 1 and the 6 call level to call the 2 from the deck. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you kill me.
Okay, so Inaduma has to check top, so it doesn't rest. Let's put the runner that only runs to the right, at the left side for him. They only come from deck. If it comes from waiting room or hands, GG. Yeah, you can see that. We'll see how much James wants to commit here. And he doesn't want to overcommit because he wants to run. It's for 1 cancel. Yeah, if there's 2 or less on reverse, he runs this memory. Very good card. Takes the other 2 damage. Okay. So it's staying at 1-3. Sorry, 0-3. Other player 0-3. Now it's clocked to 0-4. Still pretty early in the game. Plays level 0s. 4 of them. All 4 of them? No, there should be like a combo bonus for that, but not that, I guess. Plays one of his other, goes to memory card. So pay 1, ditch 1, just to search for drop search. Yeah, all 4 of them. That is, that is what it is. He just commented it's meant to be, so I guess it's meant to be. All 4 of them to be out.
Believe it or not, running 3-5. You got it, dude.
Oh, that's how you win, you don't. First thing you gotta play the mind game, not giving your opponent enough room for his playmat. Alright, so it's gonna wait for battle phase where he's gonna run to. The better playmat needs more space, Kappa. Yeah, I agree. So it's for 2. Yeah, sticks. It's for 2 again. Direct attacks, of course. Sticks again, now it's gonna level. What does he want to put in there? Oh, there's a lot of good cards. Musashi Compass, kind of hard to. Oh, yeah, see, that's why you have to even have to put the level 1 in there. There's a lot of good cards. For Kantai player. That's for 2, cancel. Okay, so back to Kantai player. Draw 2 from the clock.
Red or green? Red? All right,
Fun fact, Uragiso player is colorblind. So colors can be a little, so he always have to confirm the colors, but that's really the only thing he has to do is just confirm the colors. It is what it is.
I mean, like.
Pushes in the Duma up, yeah. Plays another Akatsuki in the winter. Yeah, which one? Look on top 4. Oh, this is F3, yeah. How can you say no? But he still has level 0. Oh, sorry, level 0 in the first, in the top, in the front row. So yeah, this F3 is quite a key card. Gives power. How can you say no? That's part of the act combo that Kantai now plays with the Euro feat. Okay. Plays the Kashima CX. Of course, there's nothing. Just 1k1. For 4, because he's just triggered. 2, 3, 4. Oh, eats it. So 0, 8. So he's gonna go to 1-1 now. Okay. Continue on. Hits for 2 plus nothing, so 2. Last attack. 3k. 2 salvage, yeah. Oh, so you can see, yeah. The Uragiso player has moved his playmat up just to assert the dominance. You know, it's called, I need some room for my playmat too. But it doesn't matter because the Kantai player has pushed him to 1-3. Meanwhile, Kantai is 1-1, so you know, not too behind. It's only 2-3 damage now. Of course, if you clock, ultimately speaking, you most of the time you'll be clocking anyway, unless there's a good reason not to clock. So he's gonna start his brainstorm. Doesn't hit anything. Oh, it has 2 pairs. 2 pairs is nice. If this was poker, but you know, it's not poker. So he's missing this brainstorm. We'll see what happens on that. So we play pay 1. Sent memory. Akatsuki. Oh yeah, there's the CX right there. Yeah, they both shuffle at the start, or brainstorm. So many pals on. Yeah, there's a lot of pals. So what is he gonna pick? He's gonna pick the level 0 Sagiri. Plays it up.
If I fire more, gains 2k. And then on opponent's reverse, I can pick a character.
So it's a card that lets you, you know, if you reverse a character, you can push one of your characters back to the back row. But of course, with the double brainstorm occupying both spaces at the back, there's not much you can do about it. The Obo level 1s, I think, has a 6 combo. Yeah, he's gonna play 6 combo. Shouldn't be the same 6 combo though. I think there's a different 6 combo for that. So it hits for 3 of the pants. So now you can take the 6 that he actually needed for the combo to his hand. Front for 2. 2 sticks. Kantai now at 1-3. For 2. At 2. Cancels. Okay. Of course, the Inaduma ability now activates when it goes to the waiting room. Pay 1, hop himself. Then you can search for level 1 or lower. This is round 3 out of 4. There will be one more game after this. Debating with search. Brodsky? No? Oh, it's I keep forgetting what's the name. Maya Kaini.
No, whenever I use an ability,
It stacks?
Yeah, but level 1 Maya has an on-act ability. It's pretty nice. I mean, that's part of the set 3. Why do you play set 3? Because you can always just tap it on act. It's quite good. Casey did indeed win last game. This is round 3, so both players right now, they are both 2-0s. They haven't lost the game yet. So check top. If it's a Fleet Girl doesn't rest, so it's gonna check his power. Probably lowest with the Sagiri on the left.
But again.
It does have a run effect, but again, the back row is all filled up, so now it plays the Prince and plays the Maya, of course. Probably going to activate his act ability. Yeah, just to get the stuff. I mean, why wouldn't you use the act ability? Well, of course, where's the powers going to go is the question. So go to Maya. Yeah. So stuff so.
I'm gonna trust that you pick a green card.
Aaron, you did it again.
Inaduma. Yeah, that's green. Let's go to battle phase now, see where he goes first. First with the Inaduma, okay. We'll hit for 2 and 3. Cancel.
That's why I started eating my triggers instead of cracking.
So attack from the Maya first. So for 2, 3, cancel again. Oh, nice cancel. On reverse blind stock. Yep. Then on attack now pay 1. Yeah, pay the blind stock out. You can search for a card of his Schwarz. Akatsuki. Probably needs to have. You probably need a couple more cards from the deck. Because he's going to refresh soon. So it's always good to dig through your deck at the start when your deck's nice and big. For 2. Yep, it's for 2 sticks. So now he's at 1-6. Depending on the play, 1-6 can be quite an annoying situation. But since he played mono blue, the color should not matter at all for him. For level 2. So right now, Prince is 7k, Maya is 5-5, and Inaduma is, I don't know, negligible. Unless he only has level 0s, which would be pretty sad, of course.
No, but yeah, let's drop it. So I'm gonna need you to not put the if you don't mind. If you don't mind. I'll tell you. Because then you're gonna put it there.
So I'm just gonna see what happens after the shuffle. This is his first shuffle. Now 6. Okay, so now 2-0. Oh, he's putting a pair of in there. So now it's going to clock for 2. Yep. untap. Yep.
So, just to let you know, we have blue, red, and yellow colors.
It's your character? Character.
So we can now play it. He's checking his rules.
I wanted to do discard a blue card.
Discard blue cards from his hand. That's blue. I mean, his whole deck is blue. Place another one out, yeah.
Games 1-5 for every blue character if I have 2 or more.
The deck that he's playing right now, the right side, is Uragi Soul. Recently came out in December? January? When it? January? Like early January? Has a lot of loot art, so if you like loot art, that would be your cup of tea too. Has a lot of, you know, whatchamacallit, light beams that comes out from nowhere. These mysterious light beams that, you know, blocks all the spots that we, all the teenagers, adolescents, young people like me wants to see. Okay, places or borrow again. He does have the C6 in the hand. Since he had it last time from the pans combo. There you go.
So abilities. He gains 1-5 return.
No one bought in your locals. No one in our locals. No one bought boxes or whatever. They just bought singles. So there, we do have 2 players. One with this and one with the Yuna build. Just plays more of the Yuna.
No target.
So there's no target for his combo. Okay. Unfortunate. That happens. Refresh. No, sorry. Continue damage. Then refresh point. Refresh point. Oh, good refresh point. There you go. See, now he likes it. See, Uragi Soul player. Okay sign of approval. Okay, so that pushes Kantai to 2-2. With I know one of his CXs out. Yeah, the Kashima CX.
K1, trigger twice.
On attack, so he can now trigger twice. So that's pretty good to kick your CXs out, except for that. So that gives him a book, and then for 2. That's good. Thank you. Okay, compass. Oh, best time to compass. Like, yeah, is it the best time? Actually, I don't know if it's the best time for compass. Questionable. So whiffs in the compass, but that compass is not the worst because compass goes back to the top, and now he takes his damage. So now he goes into the deck. He's just a little bit closer into his 6. I mean, he misses this time, but he might cancel this time because of the compass. And I mean, if he doesn't cancel with the compass, or cancel this, that just means that compass never did its job. See, there's the cancel right there. Compass always just lets you dig into your deck a little bit more, just to get a little bit closer to the 6 that you wanted for the cancel. A little questionable if he should have played it there though, because if he actually took the damages, he could have went to level 3 and probably controlled the board a little bit. But again, at the same time, saying that Uragi Soul player, it is also a 2-1, so maybe you don't want to be ahead too much with the damage. It can be quite a bit for that. So he has now searched with set 2, because again, when you level pay 2, search for a card, search for Fleet Girl of your choice. Searches for Akatsuki in the winter.
I should turn the cards this way. Robots. Yeah, don't look at my shame. Okay. I don't know what's more shameful, the cards or the rentals.
They're just Yuragi's player is commenting on right now what is more loot, his sleeves, his RAM sleeves, or is his Yuragi's cards? Probably his Yuragi's cards, in my opinion. So now, Kandai players is this thing, the usual draw card, talk
That's
to,
wholesome. That, maybe not so much, but that's wholesome.
see what happens. However, there are 2 CXs in the clock, so that is pretty ouch. That is correct. And he's filling out his deck too, so that might be another CX. What does he need? Musashi? Backup? There's a runner, Musashi, and a backup. And the CX, of course, you can take the Musashi. Musashi, of course, is the OG Musashi that lets you, if you when you attack, if you miss, you can mill the top card, and then you burn for +1 to the level. So he's setting up his first level 3 game, but he still needs to do something right now. Because again, he's at 2-6. So what can he do to at least try to push some damage and hope that he doesn't die? Maybe he does have another compass, but seeing that how he already played the compass, and there's one in the clock. Might not be that many. Yuragi's player only has 2 CXs in the waiting room, but we know there's more in stock. So he plays a Katsuki again. He's just milling into his deck. He's just really milling into his deck. Is he trying to refresh his deck to go to level 3? But there's still quite a bit of cards to go. He's actually in kind of a weird spot right now. I mean, if you hope that your CXs are at the bottom and you mill all the cards, of course it's good. But, plays his third one, so he wants to mill his deck.
Early play or something? What's going on here?
But I don't think he can completely mill his deck unless he draws another one. Takes Prince. He can get to level 3 on his own power, I think. Set 3 doesn't do anything about it. So personally, I feel like that just kind of put him in an even tougher spot than not milling it out. Because again, you want to get the CXs out, but because if he just continue to build his deck out, his CXs will never go back to the refresh. So he would definitely be out by at least 2. So now he just have to ram into for some damage, or is he playing over with Prince? Okay, that's fine. I don't know. If he plays a CX for Prince, then there's a giant oof. He's out so many CXs. But I don't think there's much he can do. Now he only going to do is just tap for power. And he's going to give all the power to Prince, of course. Yeah, Prince 6. I personally think that he also has ruined his play, because he ditched all the cards that he needed for level 3, just trying to refresh correctly, but he was never in a position to ever get the CXs back out, so you might as well just give up, and because he actually milled out like 3 more CXs from playing 3 Akatsuki's. Those could have been 3 cans, those could have kept him alive for a little bit. But now his refresh is just not the best. The overplay, he probably because he has a CX and he just wanted to fire off the combo.
51 cards, cool.
But yeah. And the thing is, I think there was no point trying to get himself to level 3, because the CX would not have came back. He had 13 cards. He went for all 4 cards on all 3 Akatsuki's. So the damage sticks, which is, it works when it works. I'm not sure if he's trying to dig for something. It doesn't play early play. Maybe he's going for the Kashima. Does the Kashima early play this? But he doesn't have the CX in hand though, so it's like... Yeah, he does not the healer would have done healing, but yeah, he just healed the refresh damage, that's all it is. So now he's gonna refresh level 3, 3/6 is at least out. If I remember correctly, there's one more in the stock.
Do not forget this.
So now he's gonna play 2 on level to search, which is fine. There's tons of stock. I mean, this is the chance for him to pick the level 3 that he wants. The Taiho. Okay. Taiho lets him heal. Big body. Or does he want to go for something else? He's debating if he wants to go for something else, of course. We'll see what he goes for here. Okay. Goes for the Kashima instead. Finishes in a refresh. And now it's gonna on attack pay 1. Search again. That probably gives him another option. Whatever he wants to play. Another second Kashima. He probably is trying to hope for yeah. He's probably going to use the Kashima, so Kashima on play should get more cards. Maybe hit into a CX then, you know, if the CX Kashima combo fires off, he can definitely come back in this game. Obviously, also depending on how much damage he does right now. So it's 2, 3 damage. Cancels on 3. That's unfortunate.
So how big were you?
You got it. You got 7K is all I need to know.
So the only lane he can punch through is the middle. Yeah, pretty tough situation here. Uragiso sitting in at 2-5. I mean, ultimately you want to be level 3 so you can play level 3s, but seems like he can still play his early plays. I don't know what he's trying to do. We'll see in a second, of course. So he's going to brainstorm. That's not the condition for his early play. So he's going to brainstorm 1. Brainstorm 1.
That's a fantastic
Okay. Let's pick the card.
I'm gonna 60 euros. I got down to 30. Yeah, he said if there's any other interest in like doing other silly side games, let him know and you'll see what he's got.
I mean, his compression is pretty good. 3 cards right now, and 3 cards in the memory right now. Stock, a clock is at 5. A couple cards in hand. Alright, I'm back. I got distracted. There's a very, very exciting news at the end, where we'll talk about. Something to do with Tim Invitational, event that we'll do sometime in July. But back to the game. What did I miss? So, didn't seem like too much. Uragiso set up his field, plays the small stuff, plays his other brainstorm again at the top, so he's just going to push for some regular damage. Most of these probably will stake. It is very, very iffy. But Kantai can only hope to, as long as stay alive. It's for 3 again, so he just need to cancel on this. If it doesn't cancel, 2 and draw. That is it. Yeah, he's just out way too many cards. It's just way too hard to come back. There's like 2, 3, a couple CXs left. Pretty rough right there. Three CXs, yeah. 4 CXs, yeah, 4 CXs. Ask James why did the level 2 shenanigans.
Well, because you had 2 level 4 and you
So the verdict is, I asked Kanda player why he did the level 2 thing.
Oh, it's for the
All he can say is, he doesn't know why, and he agrees it wasn't a good idea. So sometimes in hindsight, you think it's like a thing that you shoot for, but
but also
but when we're the one who's sitting around just commentating and looking at the game from the outside, we think, oh my god, that is just like a terrible play. The level 2, yeah, pretty much killed him. He could have just left it in there. Probably have canceled a couple of times. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, that probably means that our best Matt will not be there for next game. Oh well, but that's not a big deal. So I'm going to go off the stream. Sorry, the stream will still be on. But I have to set up for round 4, so I'll be back in a second. Stay tuned. Feel free to comment in the comment section. Talk amongst yourself, and I can definitely talk about what
Burned once, I don't want to be burned again.
Okay, so we're back. Fourth, so is everyone here local to this store area or coming in from global? No, this is actually local. We're located in Calgary, in Alberta, in Canada. Every Friday, at the same time with F&M, that's why it's a little bit loud in the background sometimes. We play Weiss, 4 rounds, Swiss. So everybody's from this area. Our turnout's usually somewhere around 10 to, on a good night, 16, 20 people. So we're pretty good. Depends on the day, depends how cold outside is. Everything you've heard about Canada, it is true. It's super cold outside. So right now we have the remaining 3-0 on the right side. That is playing the Uragi Soul deck that you've seen from last game. Left side is only 2-1. But he's playing, I don't know if you saw the deck, it is quite a surprising. Hitting 20s, yeah, it's usually on a good, it has to be a good, like a really good Friday that we have. We hit about 20 people. Sometimes we have people coming down from Edmonton. Usually when school is out, the university or colleges is out, we get more people because people don't have to worry about midterms and finals and whatnot. Summertime, we usually have a pretty healthy amount of people. Wintertime, people are too lazy, want to stay home, don't want to come out. Again, school, right? We have a lot of players that are in the university age. It's that sweets that is indeed Nisekoi sweets. However, if you're not 100% know about this is no, actually with this much yellow, it's not a sweet stack. No, it's just a regular. It's what cake? Oh, it's key. It's just regular key deck. Because with this much yellow, it's not a sweet stack. The 2 blue cards, that seems like it was with sweets, but yeah, with the Marika and other one. So you see now that someone asked earlier on, do we play Japanese deck? So this is a Japanese deck. This is indeed could be a rare sight for some of you guys if you've never seen a Japanese Nisekoi deck in action. The cards, as you know, all 4 of the 3-2s are different compared to the Japanese versions, and the English had their own versions too. So they might do a little bit things that are a little bit different if you use the English version. But you will see in level 3. If you wonder why there are level 3 cards, the level 3s are different.
Players, bearings for the next round are up here right by the land station.
So yeah, if you're wondering why it was like that, you're welcome to check out our blog. I wrote an article about it. I think it was number 1 or number 2 about the ban list. You can read about a good story about why it was banned. It's a pretty interesting story. Makes you appreciate the ban list in Japan, JP a bit more. So back to the game. Now Uragi Soul is going to attack. It's just standard attack. Okay. Side for 1. Okay. And then hits for 2, for 3. 3 sticks. So he's now at level 1. I don't remember. I wrote all the articles, but I don't remember what cards and what. I don't remember 1 or 2, but if you say it's number 2, it's probably number 2. But you know what? The important thing is, check out all 4 of my articles, please. Resorted to playing a Kotori Minami waifu deck to play makeshift disguise to get away from Marika. Fair enough. If you play Minami Kotori back in the days for Love Life, it was one of the stronger deck, I would say. If you don't count the movie set at the end, because the movie set, you want to play a waifu deck, I would definitely say, a Honokka is a much stronger deck at the end. So now he brainstorms. Back to the game, he's not brainstorms, doesn't hit anything, which is okay. So this plays Marika.
On reverse, so on reverse but on opponent's reverse, I can move rest and move something.
So he definitely has so if I remember correctly, the Marika or Suicide. Sorry, that's not true. There's 6 combo level 1. On reverse.
For the reverse.
On reverse, you just salvage a card. But that's not the correct CX, so you don't get it. Slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is. OG level 1 reverse salvage, yeah, it is. Because it does nothing, it's just 5k. Nowadays, a lot of them are 4k, 4-5, extra ability. She forgot to salvage. No, it's because it's not the correct CX combo, if I remember correctly. That shouldn't be the right. But it's not the right CX for that, so you cannot salvage. Unless he hits. No, like right now, he just hits trigger. Do not forget about the CX combo. Yeah. The only way, I'm not 100% sure, the only way I knew about it right away is just the color seems different. And they're different characters too. I mean, I haven't watched this Nisekoi, but after playing so many Nisekois, I kind of know who's who and whatnot. So yeah. Slightly unfortunate he plays 2 of them, that, you know, there's no salvage ability, but it is what it is. Wheel card's a little bit small right now, but the size of 5.5, so not too big either. Plays level 0 ball again. One that goes to memory in the middle.
On play, give 1k, pay 1, send to memory.
So pay 1 cents to memory. You can Akatsuki, aka look at top 4, pick a card, character card that he likes. Some choices. There's some level 0s, there's a level 3 in there. Okay, that's what he picks. So I'll check his abilities. Okay, so now he's gonna play a 6 combo. Now there are. It is a correct 6 now. So now you can just pay 1 to trigger twice. So for 2, 3, trigger twice. Gate. Let's get the 6 back. The 6 is gonna be back. Oh, he wants the same one, but he can't find it. All he can find is a level 3 CX. No, he can't get the same Oboro CX. All he can get is the Sagiri CX. Well, it is what it is. 4 cancels. 7k, pay 1, yeah, just pay the CX back also. It's not end of the world to trigger the CX back and trigger twice, or 1, 2, 3. Also, it's just for 2, I misread the card, it's just for 2 sticks. And then in the middle, just checking his power again. Just gonna 3k on 3k for 2. So 2, cancel 1, 2. So now he runs to the memory once again. Yeah, good compression. You always want to have some sort of things like that before your first refresh. Keeps your deck nice and small, keeps your ratio nice and big. So he's going to draw. Yeah, draw into his Marika, but it doesn't seem like he has a side still. So he's going to brainstorm. Doesn't hit anything with his brainstorm. They want to play his pendant, yellow pendant, lesson search. If he wants to set up for the late game for the Morika level 3, he does indeed need to have at least 2 pendants. Pendant is pretty standard. 1/1. Search for a card of your choice, send it to memory. You always want to send them to your send your cards to memory. Especially since later on he will have a card that gives him suiciding abilities. If he gets the thing, so he plays Raku just to get his pen, salvage his red pendant. Red pendant, of course, lets him salvage. He has to rest 2 characters, not a big deal. If you rest 2 characters, you can choose up to 2, or like you can salvage 2 characters from waiting room, goes after hand. Then, of course, you discard a card, not a big deal. Actually, kind of nice to cycle through your hand like that. but he actually didn't play it. Okay, so he's just now just gonna go for an attack for 2, which cancelled. Go for 1, and that sticks. Then for 2 cancels. Well, that's where his the 6 that Yuragi so wanted, but you know. Either you have it in your waiting room for you to gauge, or you have it in your deck. Generally speaking, I think in the deck's better. So now he's flooding with CXs. So he's just clocked one of his CXs. Not much you can do about it, really. Currently, the Nisekoi player has the has the Chitoge in the front Chitoge. As long as you have a Promise Pendant and the memory, you get 2k. So the card right now is plus 2k, 6-5, plus the back row. So pretty healthy number. But since the Yuragi Soul player does not have to reverse as much, well, we'll see what happens. He takes 6 fouls. Raku's Global 5, that is correct. So there's more power from that too. Plays his level 1 combo again. Does he have this in his hand? Doesn't sound like he did. I mean, I saw a couple of them that went to the waiting room because he cancelled with it, of course. So, let's just see what happens. He's just counting his cards. Maybe he's trying to push for a refresh. Let's brainstorm. For 2, 3, 2. So now you can search 2. Might be a little bit too high now, because then now he will. No, actually that's fine. If he doesn't play a 6 on his turn, it's fine. No cuts. Checking out the cards. It does have a 6 in hand, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like that was a little bit too high. Because then you're now 2 6s out. But, you know, it is what it is. It's better to play the 6 anyway. But I feel like I wouldn't have brainstormed. So you could hope for the 6s to be lower and you can still cancel. I guess judging from it, he's going to trigger twice might be bad. So I guess in hindsight it's better that he actually brainstormed it out. At least 2 of the 6s out. I mean, he's out 3 6s. I don't know how many more is in his hand. Oh, there's one more. Unfortunate. But now he's going to level up.
Alright, front here for 2.
So it's going to front for 2 for 3 pans. You know, get the same 6 that he wanted before. 3 sticks. So now he's going to refresh. He's now at 1-7-1-8. So he will be at 2-2 after the refresh point. What card is he going to clock? Into the thing. It's yellow. Okay, now he's red yellow. So siding because he doesn't think it's big enough. Once again, pay 1 to trigger twice. Cancel on top. Good cancel. So yeah, Nisekoi, it's only a 2-2, but he does have the turn advantage, so definitely can bring it back easily. Hand isn't too big for 4 cards. He does have to eventually get a bigger hand if he wants to play a Marika, but again, Marika isn't like the only combo he has at level 3, so you're not dying to just to play Marika. But right now he only has 1 slot he needs to play, so it's pretty healthy. You just have to play the Pendant, Selfish 2 and then discard 1. So you just take all the early plays. So yeah, it's a very good very good early play he just taken in because all you have to do is oh, he's not playing his early play. Interesting. Okay, so he's just going for the big wall. Thanks to Thomas Pendant being in there. Plays his CX. Stop so. No blue, that is correct. There's no blue. Oh, because he was lucky that there's no blue then. There's a memory.
Oh, sorry.
So they run away and they front it for 2, for 3.
Come on, Bob, bring me home, baby. There you go.
Now at 2-5. Okay. So 2-5 versus 2-3. CX's wise, 3 of them are in. You can see the 3 of them are in the waiting room. There's a couple more for the Uragi Soul player. I mean, there's also one in his hand, but that's okay. I mean, that's what he wanted anyway. So now you can early play. All he needs is just have a card in his corresponding card in there, and now he can heal it back up. Same thing. Is Nisekoi defeated? No, Nisekoi is actually 2-1. You got up paired to the 3-0. Okay, I just have to step off for a second because there was a ruling question, but now I'm back. So it doesn't seem like anything. Oh, he played the early play, places a borrow back from his hand. Setting a 2-4.
Discard a card from your hand away from
He's checking his rules on that. He hasn't got his attack phase. Is he going to brainstorm? Maybe he's just going to leave it for more stock. Yep, pay 1 rest to brainstorm. No hits, but that's okay. We don't know the damage.
Gains 500, 1,000, gains 500 for each character.
Once again, playing more early play. Sorry, playing more to CX again. I mean, why not? Let's count his CXs to decide where he wants to attack from first. Okay, from early play for 3. Cancel on 1. Front again for 3, for 4. 4 sticks. So we're now at 2-6. Nope, 3-0. I was wrong. His last attack. He's debating if she wants to do it or not. It's going to side. Pay 1, trigger twice. Read a draw. Cancel, doesn't matter. In a sense, that's not too bad, you know. Nisekoi wants, if he places blue, he wants to heal, but now there's not much to heal from. He's just kind of stuck. Stock's a little bit low for. Probably can fire off 1 Marika, but doesn't seem like. No, it does seem like it's in his hand.
So he had the ethereal absolution. I had to steal his 3-1 cat just to kill it.
So now he plays his early play, which is not early play anymore because it's level 3. But you know, 2 more other characters. Let's get 1k, and then while on play, you can search for a key character. Whole deck is key. That's what Nisekoi is. And if there's 2 or more pending early play, but again, level 3 doesn't matter anymore. Brainstorm hits for 2. I wonder what options he has in his hand, in his deck right now for him to take. Okay. Okay. So this is also a level 3 Chitoge. Because on play you can heal. Pretty good option, but he discarded back though. Oh, he still has his hand. He's gonna play it, so he can heal. Play the other one for free fresh. Okay.
Whatever.
So he's opting for the free fresh first. So there you have it, Morica on the right side, Maiden Heart Morica, not the one Morica from English set. Morica, when you attack, if you have 2 more pendants, that's the whole point, you have 2 pendants, you can deal 1 damage. But then also, if you reverse, you can pay 2, discard 3 cards from the hand just to restat it, and again, if you attack, every time you attack, it does burn. So it's gonna pump all the powers into Morika. Because he does need to reverse. So attack sticks. It's going for Morika right away. Or is he going for that later? He's checking his CXs. Morika is a 1-2, 1-2 after all. Very good way to like disrupt your opponent's deck. But you can also try to hope for go for the damage and then hopefully use the burns to kick out the CXs and do the damage with your 2 hits. So it's going for the Morika burn on play burn 1. On attack burn 1. So now it levels to 3-0. Triggered for. That's for 2 cancel. On reverse. Now he's going to pay 2. Discard 3 cards from his hand. So he can restand Morika. So the Rugby Soul player is already ready to start shuffling his waiting room. There's only 1 card left. It all depends how he wants to attack it. He does have a 1-2 and a 2 left. Assuming you don't trigger. I mean, you can always trigger and the game could be over. But without the trigger right now, it's just a 5 potential damage. So Nisekoi player does need to trigger if he wants to win right here. Seeing how he played the Morika instead, he probably is trying to go for the win. Because otherwise he plays Chitoge and try to ride out the wave for another turn. He's going to count his CXs left in his waiting room going into the refresh. So he's going for the middle first. 2. 6 with the refresh damage. Yeah, that's true. All you have to do is trigger once. Just trigger once. Well, all depends on the cut right now too. If there is nope, doesn't cut for 3 sticks. 2 plus the 1 refresh damage, of course. So burn 1. Burn 1. Cancel the burn 1. So if you trigger 2, oh there it is. Trigger 2. Oh, cancel. Doesn't matter. Very close though. You can see that if trigger 2 could have went for the 4 damage, could have clinched it. But unfortunately, Uragi Soul player does have the CXs at the top. Maybe he should have cut. You never know these things, of course. You can cut and you don't get any CXs. You can cut and then all the CXs at the top. It's like, why? So I can pay 1. So play herself again. Yeah, we saw that from last game. Very good ability. I mean, pay three cost to have two of them out. Like, how can you say no, right? He only needs to have 6 damage. Since the Nisekoi player is not going to refresh anytime soon. This is a quite value, I would say. Okay, plays Zoboro. Man, his Zoboro just keeps jumping back to his deck like every time. It's just like pretty insane of the value this whole game. Okay, so now he plays the combo. Hits for 2, for 3. Cancel. That's okay. So on attacking and burn 1. So first he gonna hit for 3. 2, 3, 5 damage. Oh boy. Now, of course, the number's a little bit weird now because you still have a burn 1 on his last attack, but he's still going to hit for 3, so you can't really side. He only needs to have 2 damage, of course. You don't want to overhit. So on attack burn 1. If there's a CX, then it'll be good. For 4, you never know. It doesn't matter if you shift side or not. It doesn't matter. So at least he's blown up his field, but of course we've seen that the other player does have his Chitoge in his deck. So he'll go back to 2, 5. I mean, he can clock, but that's not the end of the world. Yuragi Soul is out 4. So it really all depends what's going to happen here. See what happens. Ultimately, there's only 4 damage he needs to make. You know, 2 is hard at best, but he has to push something up. He doesn't want to overcommit. Is he playing a climax? Is he playing a climax? What am I saying? He's playing this climax where his hand then is gonna be weird. The current formation is a little bit weird because he has a 3 in the middle. Cancel 1, 2, but now it only does 1 damage. I mean, to be fair, all you need is just 1 roll. Well, you could do trigger. Oh, it's trigger. Yeah, cancel. Oh, very close on the right side. Would you guys have paid the 3 to save Morika, then swung with the 2 warm bodies and rebuild the stock and hit the user again? Or does the unit player cards run? The unit level 3 doesn't run for sure. The power should be level 5, so if you have enough cards, you should be able to push for that damage. Because again, you do have to reverse. But I don't think you have enough hand for that happen, because again, you do have to pay, you have to ditch 3 cards for that. The stock probably isn't the problem. Plus, that's right, he can have clocked, so not much you can do about that to save Marika.
Okay, so swing for 2.
Swings for 2. Oh, 3 overshot. Whatever. He has 3 chances to do this. No, that's all you need. So we do have a 4-0 player. Oh, there's the 6s, of course, afterwards. Always. So we do have a 4 players with Yuragi Soul on the right side. Unfortunately, Nisekoi is only 2-2, but you know, that's how it is. So now they're just talking about at the end of the game how they were going to do it. Pretty good cancel on both sides, I would say. So it's kind of even. A very close game right here. But that is all there is to stream for tonight. That's our 4 games. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us on the stream. And if you have commented, thank you again. If you have followed us, we do stream again every Wednesday regularly. Probably not commented on Wednesday because we just play. Friday will be as long as I don't get to play. then I would be commentating. If not, then we have our resident commentators from other cities, so the lag might be a little bit, but we're trying to work on that a little bit. But it'll be fun for other people to commentate too. So yeah, the unit player played well. So there you go, thumbs up, double thumbs up, bless, pop up bless. Okay, so I just want to thank again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys.
Okay. Thank you for watching this edition of Wild Wild West Calgary Casual Stream, and we have a very special announcement. Today we have finished buying the preparations for our Calgary first annual Timvitational, hosted at Tim's house, sponsored by Ben. And what we have is our side tournament. Sealed Team Trios Draft Haruhi. We bought the entire stock of Haruhi at the wonderful The Sentry Box. If you want more information about the Timvitational, contact us at Wild Wild West and make sure to read the blog. Thank you very much and have a great evening. You have been Timvited.